Right, so Lee, Loughborough on Sunday obviously will be a tough clash with them being top of the table. What are you expecting from it?
Yeah, exactly that. A tough game. You look, they're finding ways to win, and when you're on a roll like that, winning games, the luck's on your side sometimes. So yeah, we've got to be on our A game. We've got a lot of lessons that we learnt from Derby that we'll bring to that game, and things we've trained on to prepare. But yeah, when you're top of the league and doing as well as you are, it takes a good team is consistent week in, week out, and they're getting the results week in, week out. So we can't take that lightly. So yeah, we have to be on our A game on Sunday, really.
You mentioned the Derby game there. Is that one you're going to take big takeaways from in terms of coming into this game?
Yeah, definitely. Lots of positives really when we look back on it. And there's a few things we'd want to tweak to improve on. But how Loughborough play versus how Derby play, there's some subtle differences. So we'll have to tweak a few things really, because we were doing okay against Derby, I don't think will work against Loughborough necessarily. So the players have had enough sessions on it now. We're just tweaking a few things and making sure we're all on the same page, and everyone's comfortable with their role on Sunday really. So yeah, we learnt a lot from the Derby game, so and that's how it should be. Win or lose, you've got to look to improve and get back on the training ground and look to be better, and I think we've been doing that. So I'm actually excited to see us play and how we pull that together a little bit on Sunday. It's one of those things where you try things and it works in training, so you want to see if it works in the game against the opposition. So we'll find out on Sunday really.
You had some improved performances in the league of late, and those couple of draws against Sheffield and Leafield. It's about getting that win now in the league. Yeah,
we just need that little extra push. I think we've had some complacency a little bit in some games looking back now, and we can't afford that. We can't afford to start slow and get a quarter of the game out of the way before we wake up and think, oh, we need to play here, because every team's battling. Nobody wants to get relegated. Everyone's a threat, and if you don't bring your A game, you're going to struggle. So yeah, we need to start getting the wins, and I think if it starts coming a bit like last season, we were on the back foot last season, and then we found a way to get a win and against some good sides in the league at the time, and we know we've got the squad to do that again. So it's only a matter of time before the tide changes and we'll get that win, and that's important to stay positive. And the players are great, to be fair, and they are. So yeah, I'm quite excited to see what happens on Sunday.
Do you think it's important to take momentum into the Christmas break that's coming up?
Yeah, it's tough sometimes, the Christmas break, because it's the longest time you have off during the season really, from competition at least. We'll continue to train to some degree, but yes and no. I mean, you start getting a momentum and then you get a week or two break. So you can lose momentum with that, and at the same time it's a bit of a circuit breaker. If things aren't going right, it allows you to have a little break from it, refresh, get injured players back, get them fit, and then push for a big start to the second half of the season. So your momentum you can lose momentum at Christmas easily, but that can be a positive as well, depending on how you're doing pre-Christmas. So yeah, we hope to pick a few points up between now and then see where it takes us from there.